An abandoned hospital located in the Philippines, the Clark Hospital holds its title as one of the most, if not the most, haunted place in the Philippines. The Clark Hospital is by far on this channel having the most gruesome and horrific history behind its haunted name, mainly from both the Japanese and Vietnamese wars. So, let's head back to the 1900s. The Clark Air Base was built in 1912 by an American lieutenant that first established it as an air school for the Philippines. The airbase was housed for many American aircrafts like the World War I SPAD S-7s and the B-17 bombers. In the 1940s, there were a total of 142 American Filipino aircrafts that stationed at the Clark Air Base. Yet during the time, the Japanese had attacked the airbase following the devastation that occurred on Pearl Harbor that destroyed all the 142 aircrafts on the base. The Clark Air Base was also known as the birthplace of the Kamikaze, as Japanese soldiers would dive down with their planes as an honorable suicide to destroy their enemies. The Japanese then went on to conquer the Clark Air Base. As the Japanese went on to conquer most of the Philippines, the Bataan Death March was an event where the Japanese soldiers would force American and Filipino POWs to march a lengthy trail that passed the Clark Air Base. During this event, thousands of prisoners died along the way, mainly due to their wounds. The airbase stationed a hospital for its wounded soldiers that was built early on, known as the Clark Hospital. In the 1960s, the hospital was reconstructed to house more space for the wounded. It was during this time when the Philippines were involved in the Vietnam War, as the Clark Air Base was stationed as a supporting base. As time went on, more deaths would come from both Allied soldiers and POWs, which finally led to the surrender of the US. In 1991, a nearby volcano erupted, causing the hospital to be almost entirely covered with ash, leading to its closure. Reaching a height of 22 kilometers, the Mount Pinatubo Eruption was the largest eruption of the 20th century. Today, the Clark Air Base is still operational and goes by the name the Clark International Airport, as the Clark Hospital was hit by several earthquakes and typhoons along with looting of goods within the hospital, which left the hospital itself completely empty and abandoned till this day. Stories of the Clark Hospital are mainly told by people who dare enter the abandoned hospital, that have claimed to hear voices that echo through the hospital and screams of pain. It is said that these voices are of those patients who died in the hospital, mainly soldiers. On the first floor of the hospital, the sounds of baby screams and cries have been heard. According to the claims of the security guard who works at the hospital, as he was patrolling the area, he would hear running footsteps, that of a child, mainly on the first floor. People have also claimed to see shadow figures, especially of that of a crouched figure that would peek over a pillar. The scariest spot where people have seen these figures would be at the morgue. Yet, what people are most feared of would be that of what happens after they leave. Numerous people said they had intense nightmares of the hospital, having the feeling that they never, ever left the place, which begs the question that perhaps something had followed them all along. In regard to the Clark Hospital being the top most haunted place in the world, it was rather tough to find any evidence of the apparitions of shadow figures on that of what people claim, though in many videos I found that the voices and screams tend to be found much more easily. Perhaps the ghosts of Clark Hospital are simply camera shy?
Quack.
If you found any videos that shows compelling evidence of shadow figures, do leave them in the comments below, as I would most definitely want to watch it. As Clark Hospital remains abandoned and easily accessible to the public, I urge you not to explore the building, as what lurks within the place may just follow you home. This is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Do subscribe for more videos uploaded weekly for more content just like this. This is Defies, and thank you for watching.